tell us what we know about the attack.
So, Stig, we know that the Met say they are now drawing on all of their resources, including a helicopter, to try and find the suspected attacker, who is still at large this morning, who we know fled the scene here on Lesser Avenue in southwest London, in Clapham, just on the edge of the Common where I'm stood here last night. Now, this scene was described by police, by eyewitnesses, as horrific, traumatising and awful. Eyewitnesses saying that the mother that was injured was screaming, "My eyes, my eyes." Now, her and her children, police say, were allegedly targeted in what officers have described as a corrosive substance attack. We don't know a lot for certain in terms of the details, how this all unfolded at this stage. That has been confirmed by the police. What we do know is that emergency services rushed to the scene here. Crews rushed to reports of a corrosive substance being thrown at around 7:25 p.m. last night. And it would seem, according to a number of eyewitness reports, a number of locals and neighbours who have spoken out this morning, that this was a domestic incident of some sort. A mother, along with her two children, was in a car with a man. The pair got out of the vehicle and began fighting on the street. And there's CCTV that's emerged this morning that appears to show the same to that effect. The man then allegedly returned to the car and attempted to run the woman over, and at some point a corrosive substance was thrown at her and two children. You can also see in that footage, and what neighbours have told me here, is that they came out to try and help. They heard cries for help, they heard screams. One chased the attacker down the street and one actually tried to help the mother, offering her water. One told me that they still had acid on their foot, and in fact police have been out this morning, washing the cars down, washing the street down to try and get rid of this suspected corrosive substance. Tests are ongoing to determine exactly what the substance is. We don't know that at this stage. We do know that 9 people were injured, as you said, in total. 3 people that tried to come out and help, tried to come to their aid, were treated or are being treated in hospital. 3 police officers who responded as well were treated for minor injuries, and of course the mother and her 2 children. 5 in total taken to a major trauma unit, the London Ambulance Service said. And local councillors, MPs, officials this morning at pains to stress that this is a major incident, and they said they've woken up to shock and disbelief that this could happen in this area, and have called on witnesses to come forward.
Just before you go, do we know how the mum and the children are? Do we know the status of their injuries?
There's no update as to their condition as yet, Stig. We do know, as I say, that 5 people were taken to a major trauma unit, and that 3 officers were treated for minor injuries. 3 people of the many that tried to come out and tried to help also injured. 1 discharged at the scene, but I'll give you more updates as I get them as to the condition of the mother and children. We don't know as yet the extent of their injuries.